Hey guys, it's Megan. Today's video is all about the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. For those of you who don't know, new product of the month is where I put up a video on Instagram, such as this one, and I allow you guys to vote which product you want to see a review on for that month. I go and purchase it, use it throughout the month, and then post a video where I review the product at the end of the month. And for this month, the overwhelming winner was the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. For good reason. I definitely have seen a lot of hype about this online, and so I'm glad to be able to try it out myself and give you guys an honest review of it. My wave spray video has done crazy well on my channel. I mean, not like viral by any means, but it's one of my most viewed videos on my channel, so I hope you guys enjoy this video just as much, and I will link that one down below. And let's get into the review of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So first I want to cover my thoughts on the formula for the concealer. It is definitely thick and pretty high coverage. You really don't need a lot for it to go a long way. I would say it's creamy, but still it dries matte, which is interesting. And normally I don't like super matte concealers, but this one I do like. I will start off by saying I really like this concealer. It is best for under the eyes. One thing I will say though, a lot of YouTubers are saying that this concealer does not crease under their eyes, and I have noticed over time that I do have a couple of lines under my eyes, mostly because I'm horrible and never wear sunglasses when I go outside, and I squint a lot when I'm driving. So I heard them saying all of that and thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna cure my under eye lines. And that is not the case. It is not going to make lines that are there go away. But if you do have issues of your concealer creasing, then I think that is what it will do a good job of preventing. So when I first tried this, I was a little underwhelmed because of course I'm expecting a miracle product under my eyes. But I will say I also went in way too heavy under my eyes. You really don't need a lot, and you'll see in the cutaway that I just kind of dot it under my eye and then use a beauty blender to blend it out, and that is the best way to get good coverage. But it does not diminish fine lines under your eyes, so don't let those comments deceive you. Another kind of complaint that I have about this concealer is that the shade selection is seriously lacking. I think there are 5, maybe 6 total shades, and I bought the shade Fair myself. I personally would say that this is just a little bit too light for my complexion. It's fine for under the eyes, but on the rest of my face it kind of makes me a little more washed out than I should be. I have to go back in with more bronzer and a darker powder just to kind of offset all of the whiteness going on. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty freaking pale, but I think that this is too light for me, and then the next shade up is too dark. So I would have to buy both shades and mix them to get the right shade for me, and that's just too much money and too much effort. I have found that it doesn't spread as well with a brush. It definitely works better with a beauty blender, which I do have and can use with it, but I just find it kind of annoying and frustrating when I have to go and soak this and then squeeze out all of the water and then take a paper towel to it and squeeze more of the moisture out of it before I can use it. It's just too many steps for me in the morning when I'm getting ready at 6:45 and have to be out the door in 15 minutes. So it does apply better with a beauty blender. If you have the time to use it, then I would definitely go for that. But I personally like using a buffing brush because there's less prep work that goes into actually using the tool itself. So all in all, formula-wise, I think this is a good concealer for sure. No contesting that, but it's not my all-time favorite. I would recommend it if you fit within the shade selection that they offer. And I would also recommend it if you don't have a lot of blemishes but really just need something to brighten your under eyes. This is a great concealer, and it's going to last you a while because a little goes a long way. Now my thoughts on the packaging. I think it is super cute. It feels like there is a lot of product there because it is shorter and wider than the typical concealer packaging. This has 0.33 fluid ounces in it, and compared to my all-time favorite concealer, the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. God, it's such a long name. I wish that they would shorten it. I'll just call it the Naked Concealer. This only has 0.16 fluid ounces in it, so it is double the amount of product. I believe the price is pretty similar, and so for your money, you're definitely getting a better bargain with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I really love the gold and purple chevron on the handle. I think it is super cute and super pretty, and I love just all of the purple that is involved. One thing that is kind of iffy for me on the packaging is the gigantic, and I mean gigantic, doe foot applicator that it comes with. So this is a typical applicator for a concealer, but it is probably 2 or 3 times the size of a normal applicator. And the reason that I have an issue with this is because it is so high coverage, you don't need a lot of product to cover certain areas. And so it's really hard to be precise and use a tiny amount of product with this huge thing. I wish that the doe foot was smaller because then it would be easier to kind of pinpoint specific areas that you want to make sure you're concealing without using too much product and smearing it all over your face. So those are my thoughts on the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. As I said before, if it is in your shade, then I would absolutely recommend it. And also, if you are looking for a good under eye concealer, but not necessarily blemish concealer, I would definitely look no further than this. Yeah, I really have enjoyed using it, and I do use it on my blemishes still, but as you can see, there is still a little bit of darkness where my blemishes are showing through, and I went over them twice with 2 layers of this. So that is all I have to say about the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little review, and I hope that it has been what you were looking for when you clicked on this video. And now I want to talk about my next product of the month for September. So because I have done a lot of shopping and there is a collective haul coming your way very, very soon, I am not going to be doing a new product of the month for September. I am just going to be trying out a bunch of new products. If you're new here, hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button down below. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!